Na 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 na. That's how I
Listen,
imagine this. This is what would happen when that X-Men intro happens. This is like the middle of it, where you just see people falling over each other, going like, "What are we doing? What's going on? Oh shit, we crashed." JD, how is Damian Priest and JD McDonough both flinching in this photo when Cody's about to throw a punch?
Cody's throwing wild. Cody's going for 2-in-1s. Cody's going for 2 birds, 1 stone.
I swear to God, Cody's about to use force push on both of them, and they're about to fly back.
Cody come to fight. That's why he's got his hand taped.
I know this is the end of Raw, but the beginning of Raw Brawl was my favorite, just because of JD coming out with them chairs. Only reminded me of Patterson and Briscoe.
I have a plan.
Yes.
I have a plan, Marcus. I have a plan.
Yes, that's the old Raw is Retro reference, guys.
That was the last Raw is Retro. We might have to say that was probably the greatest Raw is Retro episode ever.
That was so stupid with the plan. The steel chairs.
Welcome to the Untitled Manny and Marcus show. Well, of course, if you're watching in Latin America, the Kings of the Ropes podcast.
Damn it, Manny! I hate it. I hate when you say all Latin American. I thought you were just gonna say Mexico, and I was gonna say no, Manny, and all Latin America. I was ready for that.
No, because I heard myself say it last week. I was like, that's factually incorrect.
Worse.
And I was like, I'm not correct. If Marcus isn't correcting me, I ain't correcting myself.
I'm going to correct you this week. I heard it last week, and then I went, oh no. All Latin America, including Spain. I'm taking Spain too. Okay, take that, A-Kid / Axiom. We're taking that. We're the Kings of the Ropes. Was that you putting on a lucha mask or a bogey? I don't know.
It's a crown.
Oh, you wear a little loaf in the crown, so I thought it was a lucha mask.
Then why did you gold dust it?
You can't put on a lucha mask, an invisible lucha mask, without bedazzling it up, man. You have to bedazzle it up. You got to give it jazz hands or spirit fingers.
So big news. WWE has announced they've ended the speculation. WWE has announced through ESPN that Jade Cargill has signed with WWE on a multi-year deal. I mean, I'm very interested to see what they do with her.
Yeah, the fact that they went with Jade Cargill is an interesting point, that she isn't a weird name. That was speculation out there.
What was it, Jada Parker or something like that?
Yeah, apparently that's some random NXT person they have now. It's a newbie, which is like, oh, that's where that name is going.
Yeah, I think Jade Cargill will work in WWE. Whether they're gonna let her, or if Cody's probably persuaded management to let her keep her name whatsoever, because I'm sure she worked with Cody, and Cody's a big proponent of Jade when she was in AEW.
Yeah, that was her first matches with Cody, Shaq, and Red Velvet, because Brandon got hurt.
Where Shaq went into an ambulance and then just disappeared like he was Shazam or some shit.
I think still one of the great moments in AEW. Shaq just disappeared. Why?
Yeah, Shaq went through a table and then just disappeared.
In the ambulance behind. It was great. But shout out to that future, whatever it brings. I think they're gonna, if they book her in the way of Goldberg, or if they
would you do that twice? Would you risk doing that twice? Because it's been done in AEW already.
I would do it again. But because what stopped you from doing it when Goldberg had his second coming to do that again? It don't fix what doesn't work. Like that's how she worked. But I think in WWE they give her more mic time and stuff. And I hope the main thing what they build towards is that this dominant Nia Jax is that I would redo Yokozuna and Lex Luger all over again.
Ooh.
I mean, I don't need her coming out of a helicopter or not, but Nia Jax
but Marcus, I need.
claiming she's the outfit woman and all that.
I'll take the Cargill Express.
Everybody take that ride, Manny.
Wait, that was done. What that power slam on no, not power slam, that body slam on Yokozuna. That was done on what, like an army base or something?
Yeah, it was done on like, yeah. I don't need all that. I don't think all that's happening.
I need all of that. If you're gonna pageantry up, I need it all.
I don't need a full remake, but I could just have Nia Jax going, no one's beating me, yeah! And then just similar to the way Zoe Stark came out this week and jumped in her face, if Jade would just jump in and do her bicycle kick and lay Nia out, I think that would be a hell of an intro. A hell of an intro to Jade Cargill. Because she got one move anyway. That's it.
I got two.
What's her? Oh, I guess the Jaded.
Jaded.
Yeah, she got two moves then. I don't know what else she's been working on. I know she was working with Bryan Danielson. Maybe he gave her the label lock or something. I don't know. So,
to be honest, I don't pay that much attention to Jade matches.
I honestly don't remember a single wrestling move she does. I guess Jaded, which I still didn't remember she did. And the only reason I know she does that is not because of her matches. It's because of Tyra Valkyrie and her feud. That quick feud that was.
Came out of Cultaholic this morning that Sheamus is working with a major injury.
Yeah, shoulder.
So that's probably why he missed SmackDown last week, and he probably will be out for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, gonna be out for a bit. He's been out already, so I think it's gonna probably be until maybe even like around Survivor Series or after. Shoulder injuries last, arm injuries and broken arm stuff lasts about 8-12 weeks, something like that. So we'll see where that goes. And Sheamus is a tough old bastard anyway. He'll be back. It's not like this is the end.
So let's get into Monday Night Raw. It kicks off with Cody Rhodes. And unfortunately, Marcus, as you wanted last week, he did not start with what do you want to talk about and did not talk about the actual people that got released.
Manny, hold on. Before you continue, I just want to see all the people who are here.
Well, you got to turn your back.
Yeah, sorry, I got to turn my back. I got to turn my back. Gotta see, there's no one here. There's not a fucking person here. There's not even anybody in the chat. So this Raw was in Eric's backyard, Ontario. He did not attend because he works 2 hours away, and I didn't want to drive over there. And the tickets were hell of expensive. I looked it up. I was going to actually be like, you know what? I'll call out to work and go to Raw. Looked up the tickets, and I went, not today. Not today. They really are selling out. They were like $163 for nosebleeds. And I was like, not for Raw? Not for a show I've seen already.
Not for a show that's been the same since July.
Oh, how dare you?
Cody says him and Jey Uso are not best friends, but there are reasons why he would want Jey Uso on Raw. Says they are not in the third inning anymore, which is something either Paul Heyman or Roman Reigns referenced in an interview after WrestleMania.
Yeah, it was Paul talking about y'all thought it was over, but we're only in the third inning of this thing. Or maybe it was Roman, but I think they both have used it in different press conferences.
Yeah.
We're at the bottom of the ninth.
He mentions the Judgment Day. They appear. They said Cody saved the day last week because everything has to be about Cody. Cody asked the question after Dom got booed for what felt like 30 minutes. What happens when Miami comes back and they have no more gold? They look to jump him. Jey Uso has his back. They're like, we still got a numbers game. They still look to jump. Then KO and Sammy come out. It's like, oh no, we don't have the numbers advantage anymore.
And then everybody's least favorite friend JD McDonough shows up with weapons of mass destruction. And Priest goes, "Hell no, do these."
What are you doing? You don't need to do this.
Yeah, having JD in the handicap. It's all right, the segment's over. We can walk away. And then Fan and Dominic, without the guidance of mommy, will go in with JD McDonough and then proceeds to get their ass whooped, and then goes in there after them and proceeds to be left alone, jumped and hit with a chair, which infuriates the big man. Which I love. I love this for just like, because that's how I would be. I told you I had to go.
And then he kicked him out. He kicked JD out of the clubhouse. You ain't part of Judgment Day.
You never will be. I hear the piped in audio of "Aw," flying from a studio audience. What do you make of Dominic's audio? I feel like it's a controversy going on, and then I even saw, everybody's favorite former Fox analyst Ryan Satin posted the video, because I guess he was there, of the actual booze, but they're saying it's just a piped in audio, but it seems legit. I
didn't see the Satin video. Did the Satin video imply that he was getting booed quite loudly?
Yes. Okay. You couldn't hear.
Well, there'd been rumors for the last couple of weeks over on X or Exhibit or Twitter Exhibit or
or the DM without the X.
X gonna give it to you. So
when I slide into somebody's Twitter DMs, am I DMXing?
Ooh, yeah.
What?
They're implying that they turned the mic down and then amplify the audience noise in some cities.
Yeah, they might, but it does seem loud. I don't know, but it also does seem piped in too. It can be a combination of all of it.
Yeah,
it works.
Then we get the big meaty men slapping meat match between Otis and Big Bronson Reed. I'm
gonna pause you for a minute. Just hearing about this match again got me thirsty and tired.
When they went for that collision with the two, when they both went for crossbodies.
Yes.
Do you know what should have happened? Someone in the truck clearly should have, when that happened, should have just done this.
100% agree. When they did that, I wanted to just say, boom, into the world. Or Adam Cole just went, boom. Like, it looked like the end of the world. It looked like what happens when worlds collide. It was like, oh man, this looks horrible. But
that looked like that looks like it hurts regardless, because
yeah. Oh man, I this should be a rivalry that goes back. I don't want to ever give them more than 4 minutes because I don't want to see them die. But
I do.
I would like to revisit this on numerous occasions, as in this is the big meaty man slapping me.
Wait, so you want this to become Shida versus Deep?
Yeah.
No.
Did you read the story about Deep?
No.
Apparently she has heat on her, and that's why she hasn't been on TV.
Why she got heat on her?
No one knows. Meltzer won't report it. He says there is something that happened, but he's not sure, so he's not going to speculate. But that's why she's been out on the outs of AEW. Is that I guess she got heat on her. What, for being too good? Is that what the problem was? The only legit wrestler you guys have?
This is the best shot of the collision. Look at Maxine.
Yeah, I think what's it called when you get the post bomb thing or whatever. Like
I was aftershock.
The aftershock. She got all of that. This was a scene she stayed out. It seems like this could have been a scene out of Oppenheimer where people just with their glasses. Like, ready to be like, oh fuck, that bomb really was big.
Nah, that film will stand in time of the girl with the pockets just dry humping in front of his wife in that interview room. It just looks so seedy and disgusting.
It's terrible.
Like, I'm sitting there like, what am I watching?
Or the girl with the pockets who decided not to wear pockets anymore or any clothing.
Well, she had one pocket. Oppenheimer was inside it. Bronson Reed wins with the tsunami.
I was going to say something, but yeah, you're right. I was going to say Kami Coochie, but I was like, let's not go that route.
I think we've overused the word coochie in the best of.
I don't think we have.
I think we have.
I think that we need to probably leave the penis behind and talk about the coochie, Betty. Equal opportunity.
So we'll get back into Raw. If you haven't, make sure you check out the best of because it was funny.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say speaking of Raw. Let's go back to Oppenheimer.
Tommaso Ciampa versus Ludwig Kaiser. The match was okay. Ciampa gets the win after Giovanni was kicked in the face and then distracted the referee. Where Ludwig decides, I don't want to deal with this. I'm just going to shove you out of the ring.
Yeah. Oh, I'm more interested in what happened in the back. When Gunther cussing out Giovanni in German, I believe, as this man is Italian and speaks Italian, so he has no idea what the fuck he's saying or why he's blaming him. He's just going off of him, and then Ludwig comes over and gets the business too. He's saying, I'm yelling at you because he's your responsibility now.
And if you do something bad, we have a problem. He does something bad, we also still have a problem. If I'm Giovanni, I'm fucking up every week because look, I ain't gonna get in trouble. Ludwig is.
They got this older brother, younger brother scenario now. Wait a minute. He was the one stealing. Yeah, you let him steal. I wasn't around him. But if I'm Giovanni and someone posted a mid-card match, we he just gonna say fuck it and start swinging on dudes. Because they're talking down to that man.
He's like, not even allowed to talk, Marcus.
Yes, he's just baldy and he's just getting chewed out. I believe, hopefully, this is leading to him leaving Imperium and going for his solo run. Against,
I think he needs to go back to NXT and do that model thing because I think that would have worked for him.
Yeah, it was working. And I think he can do that. You know, probably could do it on the main roster and get away with it for a little bit. But I think he would be a good opponent for Gunther. But apparently Gunther hates bald people as his feud beginning with Tommaso Ciampa.
So Tegan Nox versus Natty, but we go first to Becky telling Tegan she expected her to answer the open challenge last week, but Tegan saw Natty and then let her because she's a veteran. Becky tells her she needs to step on some toes. She wants Tegan to be next in line at after No Mercy. Then Tegan asked Adam Pearce for a shot at the winner of the NXT match. Natty comes in and goes, no, you should be asking about my rematch. Tegan was like, fuck you, Natty.
Fuck you, Natty. I gave you last week.
You had your chance. You lost.
You're old and washed, okay? It's time for new blood.
No, she ain't washed. She's showing off them thighs now.
She's showing everything. Natty hoeing on the line. That's all I'm saying.
Now he's trying really hard to stay relevant. That's what he is.
Get your wife, TJ. Get your wife.
TJ ain't got no control of his wife.
Yeah, he don't. I know.
TJ's a cuck.
I also agree. He's like Tommy Tyson in the bedroom. Tyson kid.
This match was short. Like it wasn't even very, very short.
It was the makeup match of makeup matches. Vince wrote you off last week or cut you out because he didn't know if he was gonna fire you or not. That's my theory. Like, I don't know. And I only associate her being known as Skittles since Ronda called her Skittles. And I go, shit. And, but it was nice to see Becky giving that pep talk. Come on now. You can do this.
So Jen actually posted this in the mid-card mess. Oh. Becky is doing more for the women's division than Rhea has as the champion.
That's true.
And it's 100% true. What has Rhea actually done for this division? Nothing.
Rhea don't give a fuck about the women's division. Rhea, like, remember when Alexa Bliss in the Pandemic was in the men's division? That's where Rhea's at right now. She's involved in JD McDonough / Jimmy Uso recruiting / fuck Kevin and Sammy / but he has to cash in. She has other things on her plate.
Yeah, but Marcus, Alexa Bliss did it better. She was actually more physically involved in these things.
Yeah, but she wasn't involved in the women's division at all. Rhea got spear KO through walls and shit. She had a tough schedule. And now she has Nia Jax to work with.
Yeah, but even Bayley's doing more for the women's division, and she's not even in the title picture.
Well, she's in the picture, man. She's just always in the background like this. Like she's in the background of EO.
So I mean, I think Becky and Bayley are holding the women's division together.
Yeah, Bianca's on vacation, and a very good match from EO and Asuka. EO could probably do more, but she needs Shinsuke video packages. Let's get those going.
I don't know why they haven't been doing that anyway. It makes more sense to do that. So does EO. It makes more sense to do it. I don't like. There's one thing of them foreign talent that don't speak English, coming out there and just speaking their mother tongue, but as most audiences is, and I feel like what do you think the percentage of hick WWE audience is? Because Trainer Trash ain't gonna understand foreign languages. All they understand is America.
America. And N-words. It's their N-word somewhere in there.
As they barbecue a squirrel over a trolley or a shopping cart.
Make fun of Middle America on this show, Benny. We need the views. Okay? I can just see it dropping to 2 instead of 3 right now. This motherfucker's anti-American motherfucker. But yeah, I do feel like EO with some video package, but I think they're relying on Bayley to carry this.
Yeah, well that works because she has a mouthpiece. She technically has a mouthpiece, but like someone like Asuka could benefit from that. But like it worked for EO when she was in NXT. Like it worked. Like, and you can clearly see it's working for Shinsuke because those are some of the most entertaining things I've seen in the last month.
Yeah, it's a coherent story somehow. I always thought he would fail without Rick Boogs, but here he is. It's not I think about Boogs. Boogs is in the news though.
But yeah, Boogs is out there praising Vince McMahon. Like as soon as Vince left, my career died.
But I'll tell you this: the most enjoyable thing out of the releases is Maxwell Male models and their Twitch streams, and they're just talking and hanging out. Just think like these guys are great, and we've on the show supported Maxwell Male models on different levels, and I just feel like this is a miss. This is a miss. They shouldn't have let these guys go. They should have found TV time for them. They're entertaining
what was
as
interesting
hell.
to come out of it was Tiffany Stratton was supposed to be Maxine Dupree.
That's interesting.
That would be interesting, but I don't think it would have worked. I think Tiffany Stratton should be allowed to stay Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah, she wouldn't have been a wrestler. She wouldn't have like developed into NXT and stuff where she's like actually getting really good. Like it's not like if she wanted to be Maxine Dupree, she'd just been a manager and she wouldn't wrestle. And if she were to get better, it'd be in small increments. Like
it'd
Maxine
be like
did her.
Stratus. It'd be like Trish Stratus, really. I don't think Trish Stratus is really a goat as everyone describes her. She is
no.
She influenced the women's division to what it is to like she crawled literally while for them to walk.
She crawled and barked, Manny. Come on. And had to make out with Vince McMahon.
Yeah. But I don't think Trish Stratus is as good as many people actually think she is.
No, I think she fits in the same vein as a if you go back to like the Ultimate Warrior, like it's not good, but you're gonna remember. You're gonna remember the times of like, oh, these are good moments.
The thing that makes these stars is the stories they put them in, and no matter what you do, like for me, I'm always gonna remember Jacket Time because it was stupid. You know how stupid that gimmick is. Like realistically, think about it, Marcus. If I told you go outside and wear that jacket and make it a thing, like that's the most stupid, one of the most ridiculous things. Like Perry Saturn and Moppy,
or even Pepe, Chavo.
Yeah. So all these ridiculous things you remember. Yeah. Like I'm not
putting Trish in that category though.
Thing is, you could tell
she was dry humping tables for Bubba Ray and shit, and she was in the Christian and stuff. She was in a lot of Bog and Feud, but I think her, and I don't know why we randomly talk about Trish, but I just thought about it. But you know, I remember her for some of her. She had side feuds with Lita, and then my favorite, Mickie James, which lasted like a year. It feels like.
Where are we? Seth Rollins comes out, says Nakamura, the time for games is over. If he does not accept his challenge for a rematch, he is pulling the opportunity, which I feel is still wild that the champion is out there challenging the challenger for a match, and the guy didn't want nothing to do with it.
No, I was walking away from this. You on my side, which you know it worked in Nakamura's favor. He has a plan. It seems like he's orchestrated this whole thing. He never intended to win at Payback. Just wanted to injure him enough, cause some friction to that back to get him to where he know people with bad backs cannot win, and that is a last man standing. Because at any given moment, you go, "Oh no, I can't move! I can't move!"
So Shinsuke sends another video package. He says he wants nothing more than to be the straw that finally breaks his back. Shinsuke wants a match so barbaric.
I wish that was in Shinsuke's promo when he just goes barbaric. He just goes back for it. And never mind. Edit that out, and they don't.
Seth will never walk again with a conclusion so humiliating his daughter will never be able to look at him again. So he wants a last man standing match. Shinsuke's evil, and I love it.
He's 100% pure evil, and I think I'm going to confirm this, Manny. I'm going to confirm this. My sources close to me have told me, and by sources I mean my intellect has told me Damian Priest is going to walk out of Fastlane as the WWE World Champion.
Maybe.
Because Shinsuke may be the straw that breaks the back. Seth barely gets up, and then Damian Priest's like, I'll finish that back.
Seth says he made one critical mistake. His broken back isn't a weakness, it's a strength, which is the most dumbest thing Seth has said. And
yeah, I was like, nah, man, that's a weakness. Just go ask any athlete or anybody with a bad back. It ain't going like, you know what? I wouldn't be here without my bad back. Oh. Why are you here?
Ricochet is on crutches, says he has unfinished business with Nakamura regardless of the outcome of Fastlane.
Yes. I don't know what. I hope Ricochet is the one who tries to do a run-in and it costs Seth his match as well. And if Shinsuke becomes champion, I'm okay with it. If Priest becomes champion, I'm okay with it. I think Rollins should drop the belt just because. I don't have any problem with Rollins either, just because. Spice Raw up a little bit.
Dominic Mysterio versus Dragon Lee was a banger.
Oh yeah.
It does leave question as what happens at No Mercy now. Dominic wins with a frog splash with no help, which is interesting. He won clean. So Dragon Lee can't say shit anymore.
He can't say I slipped on the ropes.
Yeah, but that's his fault.
And I fell on my nuts. And owie. But this is a clean win for Dominic, and I thought this is the best Dominic Dominic match ever. and it was really good. I was really invested. It was fast paced. It felt more like an AEW style match than a WWE match, as in it was like high spots and high energy.
It felt like one of those opening Rampage matches that no one really ever watches.
Gravity versus Sammy Guevara.
Yeah, but it had that type of pace to it, and yeah, it was a really, really good match. Actually, do you know what it is? It is actually like a Rey Fenix match.
Yeah. Well, I would say safer than anything Rey Fenix has ever attempted in his life.
Much safer.
But it was really good. The crowd was into it. They got behind
I was concerned. I was actually concerned. Like, they did the video package for Dragon Lee, but then he came out and it was relatively like quiet because I don't think many of them knew who he was.
Yeah.
But then as the match went on, and it helps that Dom is the opponent, so people naturally will boo him and try and cheer on Dragon Lee. It worked, and then for the TV audience, I think it works with Wade Barrett hyping up Dragon Lee. Like, I need to see more of him on this show.
Yeah, and and this isn't. I'm not going to take a knock at AEW, but this is almost a jab. But this is what they need to do on commentary more, because the entire time on commentary, Wade Barrett Marco was hyping up Dragon Lee. They were saying, in Mexico, he's known as the Wonder Kid and all that. And this is what he does. This is who his father was. Like, they were going, and then Wade Barrett, the heel announcer, selling how good he is, and this is an amazing performance and all that. They really built it up. And then even with the video package they showed, they gave him like a little bit of backstory in case you haven't watched NXT. So it's just not just like random ass like Rampage match like we brought up earlier. So well done. And then even at the end when he's like, I need to see more Dragon Lee on Monday Night Raw. I need to see it. That's what they
the problem with doing that on AEW is because there's so many people on that roster, it's hard just to showcase like one of them. Like to be like no, like it's hard to showcase one of them, and then there's so many other guys like them as well. Like, wrestling has got to a point at the moment now where there's being an actual wrestler is niche.
Yeah,
like being Daniel Bryan is niche. Being like Zack Sabre Jr. is niche because everyone else is doing these flippy stuff. So
even the big guys are flipping.
Yeah, it's just like everyone's so similar, and then with AEW, you could see someone for like 4 weeks, and then you won't see him for like maybe 3 months.
I give him 3 weeks at best, 3 or 4 weeks.
What was that guy? Action Jackson,
Andrade, Manny Andrade.
I don't know what his name is.
By the way, I want this on. This is my big takeaway from Collision. I don't care what matches happen on the show. I don't care about the right days that we can start. My big takeaway is this: Gideon Hart 25-0. What the fuck are we doing? What is that movement? I've never seen a this week.
You see what Tony did? You see what Tony was doing silently? He knew Jade was leaving. He's like, okay, fine. I'm changing this whole narrative now. I'm changing the whole narrative. White power.
The rise of the white woman.
Well, you know why Jade got that title, Marcus. Remember? It was that it came off the back of that whole treatment of Cedric's wife. I can't remember her name off the top of my head. Big Swole on New Year's Day or Christmas, or was it New Year's Eve, where he didn't answer well to racism, so or being called out about black talent. So instantly, Jade went on a long winning streak. She deserved it because she looked like a star, but it puts a little asterisk next to it.
Yeah. Right now, we currently have, I guess the Acclaim or the token black talent right now at AEW.
Yeah.
The only one's actually doing something. Swerve's involved in the storyline.
Powerhouse is doing something. I think Swerve's thing's fizzling out. I think I'm losing interest in it.
It's only been a week of him not being on TV. That was it. He took 1 week off, Manny. That was it.
No,
that's it.
It's fizzling.
It's not fizzling to me. He took 1 week off.
Where are we now? Nia Jax versus Zoe Stark. Nia Jax says she squashed the Raw Women's division. Put anyone in the ring with her, she'll squash them because she's the baddest human.
I like to change up of being known as a human instead of the baddest bitch on the planet.
Just call her the irresistible force. That's all. You just carry on saying it.
I also miss her previous theme song. I hate when it said I'm irresistible. I hate this music. No, that's her current music. I'm not like most girls. I feel like that's the better song.
It is. Zoe Stark gets in the face of Nia, dares her to do something while they go face to face. This turns into a small pull apart. What's the black female referee's name? Is it Adja?
Yeah.
She took control of Zoe Stark. Zoe Stark should not be allowed to be a wrestler ever again.
The referee going her to the ground. Get down. Your wrestling man won't throw you around because they're afraid to hurt you and look like some pieces of shit. I'm not. I'll beat the shit out of you right now. Like, I know we seen Aubrey Edwards in the match. I don't want to see Adja in the match because she'll fuck somebody up. There's no wrestling going on. She'll fuck you up the way she tackles Zoe Stark. Right. That looks like Braun Breaker going for the spear.
I'm telling you now, Adja's spear is better than Charlotte's spear right now.
Yeah.
Right here and there.
Better than Charlotte's, Ricky Starks, Edge. All these guys are doing the Randall Spears. She was like, Gore!
When I saw her take it down, I was like, I don't care about Zoe Stark ever again.
Zoe's weak.
Give me referee.
But they have this pull apart, and it leads to a match where Nia just whoops her ass.
Yep. She gave her the Nia for the win.
I'm liking this Nia return. I don't know.
I don't know how long she's back.
It's simple.
Like, no one's actually stated how long she's actually going to be.
I think she's back, Betty.
No, I think she's back on a John Cena run. I don't think she's fully back. I think she's on like a part-time kind of thing.
Go give her John Cena time. Oh yeah, Nia's on a John Cena. I would at least say, maybe a lesser schedule. For just being
no, not like oh, I'm gonna be here like once every 6 months or stuff. But like I think she's like this current John Cena run, he's here for like 2 months. Which could be shorter because the writer's strike is nearly over. It's
over. I can just see this man, goddamn devil animal. I have a teeth coming back this week. No, everybody's canceling on me. I'm about to do the Hollywood blockbuster triple threat match at Fastlane because no build.
The box office brawl.
Yeah. Just because I had them all. Cinematic match too. We could have got away with this.
So we get Miz TV, Drew McIntyre. Drew says he abandoned Jay because Karma's a bitch, despite the Miz telling the entire story of why he abandoned Jay. The Miz was really filling in blank. Drew was giving him nothing.
Yes. Drew did not want to talk to him, and according to Wade Barrett and Michael Cole, Drew was really short with Wade Barrett in the back. No one could get to him, and Wade Barrett said, "Yes, Drew's in a very, very dark place right now. Very dark place."
The New Day come out. They got more out of Drew by making hard accusations about his penis.
Yeah.
Limp
D. Oh, you couldn't get it up.
They called him a coward for walking out on Jey Uso. Drew says the New Day and all the others were in the back, but they didn't come out. The only reason Cody came out was because it was his mess and he needed to clean it up.
But, fair point.
It's 100% a fair point.
But if I'm Kofi Kingston, I just got Ivar jumping on me all day. I'm old, I'm tired, and I'm working with fucking children. I am not running out there.
If I'm Kofi Kingston, my defense would be I have Ivar jumping on me, I have no chest.
But how to put a spell on me, the guy.
I'm in the back getting iced.
Yeah. Don't give me the shit. Drew, you were already out there. You're wearing white too.
So we get a match of Drew McIntyre versus Kofi Kingston. Banger of a match. Kofi loses as he was distracted by Ivar destroying Woods on the outside.
Hey, can I tell you something? It might be a genetic. Ivar and Valhalla getting shit done together. Yes, he lost to Kofi last week, but Kofi got his ass whooped last week. And then Woods got the business this week and is trying to go. They are working well together. And I'm going to say this. I'm sorry, Sarah Logan. I'm going to talk to you as a real woman and not Valhalla the God Singer. You need to keep up with your boy Ivar and say, this is the guy. This is my guy. You start Paul Heyman the shit out of this.
Drew walks out and allows Ivar to also take out Kofi. When interviewed in the back, Ivar says that they took out Eric. So Valhalla says, I fought an eye.
I don't know why she thought she was Naito. All of a sudden, what you did
because Destino, that's why.
Tranquilo. I don't know why she was like that, but eye for an eye. And the New Day and Viking Raiders feud continues. There was a bunch of stories on Raw this week. Like, there's some long stories that have been going on. Yes, it's a run, Manny, but there's a lot of shit going on Raw.
I think I'd be fine if it was just like, let's cool it with the Judgment Day shit for a bit. Let's freshen it up with something. Like what they were doing on SmackDown with the Bloodline seemed fresh. Like it didn't seem like, oh, we run Monday Night Raw because they're on SmackDown, and it felt a little bit more fresh. When they're on Raw doing the exact same shit with the exact same people, it's like, I'm really bored of it. This is why I told you in the pre-show I did not enjoy this main event, because it's the same main event.
Oh, this main event was good though. I don't know. I got caught up. I got caught up into the shit. Like, I thought this was so much better than the previous main events, because maybe the tag team titles are on the line, and I don't know. I don't know. I was caught up into it, and it was the madness that was going on the outside. The run in where Cody just runs through the ring and dies, and JD McDonough.
I thought he was gonna miss. I generally thought he would miss.
You can't miss that head, Manny. You can't miss that head.
I tell you who can miss that head. Did you see the clip of the indie promotion? The guy jumping on, trying to jump for a table and then missed the table.
Overjumped it, yeah. Did you see it multiple times? Because I watched it again. It was on Botchamania. And the guy tried to put him through the table still wouldn't break. Someday in the office.
So the match turns into madness as expected. Multiple run-ins. JD hits Sammy with the title belt, and Damian covers him for the win, despite being hit with a haluva kick. And then Raw ends in a brawl.
Yes, it ends with the Judgment Day winning and all that, and Dominic. And then the brawl continues. like people came back out the fight, and it was like, oh, we continue. And Raw ended with a pull apart, which how every wrestling show should always end with mass.
Yeah, but they didn't have. Do you know what they didn't have? They didn't have Adja out there, so Adja didn't handle business.
No. She was icing down her knees and shoulders after that spear. She wanted to get into the ring.
I imagine her coming out like a quarterback after a game, just shoulder eye stuff taped up around her waist. And I look at her, like, what have you been doing? She's like, I've been throwing 100 mile per hour fastballs all day.
I know. What was your job today? Get to the Jets quarterback.
Jesus, anyone can get the Zach Wilson.
I don't know if I would have hired him as a defensive tackle to go after the Zach Wilson, or as an old lineman to hold motherfuckers back. Yes, she'd be destroyed.
I think she'd be a good free safety or safety.
Put her on special teams and knock somebody out. Oh, fuck.
So Raw had its bits in it where it felt fresh in places.
Yeah. I enjoyed this Raw. I thought they like you said, it's a kind of a repeat of some of the same stuff, but it was entertaining. I think they dressed it up more this week. I don't know what they did, but it felt like it was dressed up more. I enjoyed. The crowd was hot. Shout out to Southern California. We did it, even though I was not in attendance at all.
I feel like you because you always go nosebleeds. I feel like you never make a difference from up there.
No. You might hear somebody like, "Shut the fuck up!" Oh shit, who is he talking to? I was talking to the wrestlers. I was talking to the wrestlers, not the one in front of me.
You know what I'm enjoying?
No,
the one I'm enjoying recently.
To yell at him. Yeah,
I'm enjoying recently on TikTok, and they occasionally make it over to Instagram. Sign snatchers. People are snatching signs out of other people's hands at concerts and stuff. I'm being serious. If I spent that level of money, I think she was at a Drake concert. She spent like $700, and someone's holding up a sign trying to get Drake's attention. I'm taking that sign. I'm ripping it up too.
Yeah, it seems like it. But Manny, if I'm holding that sign, me and you were putting up the dukes. I don't care. I made the sign. Drake wanted to see me. Okay. My sign says Marcus is here, okay? Or Valhalla is here. Okay? So if I'm not this sign, you can't get down, and Drake don't see my sign.
Kane says on the podcast is still surviving. I see. I 100% believe he was wearing the podcast sweater while he was in the chat watching the best of yesterday.
Was not. Podcast sweater is only when I podcast. Now that's the thing. I feel obligated that I have to wear it now. I'm like, now it's part of the gimmick. I feel like that's Hogan and his do-rag.
Yeah, so Marcus, I was at a Jets watch party on Sunday, and I think this doesn't exist.
A funeral? Are these called funerals?
Do you want to play a game called Find Manny?
Yes, let's go ahead.
Just know, I started to feel. Have you ever felt dissociated when you were around people?
Yeah, when you just be like, "What am I doing here?" And
yeah, I think that's what happened to me in this photo.
You're good at texting these motherfuckers. Damn, man, that was the most anti-social photo ever. What the fuck are they doing? Oh yeah, he's with them.
So I think after this, what I think I'm doing, this doesn't exist in American football, but I'm loaning my fandom out. I'm loaning it out to any team in the NFC with a winning record.
They ain't rope you in, Manny. Let me show you the love. I've come support Jordan Love.
No.
Come on to the Green Bay Packers. Let me rope side. Let me rope you into some shit. Let me offer you some cheese. Huh? How about offer you some cheese? How about you give me some money and I make you an owner of the team? Come on, Manny.
The only cheese I accept is when Chet Steadman throws the high cheese.
The stinky cheese. You know what, man?
Hey, I wanted nothing to do with that photo. Someone asked me to take the picture. I was like, does it look like I work on Sundays? I am not taking the picture.
On the seventh day, the Lord rests.
I don't do no work on Sunday. Let alone do I want to be in this picture.
You're the saddest Jet fan in the world, Manny.
Well, what happened was I was telling multiple people, I'm out. The 49ers are calling me.
Oh, no, not the Niners, Manny.
Marcus, I said anyone in the NFC with a winning record. Anyone.
No, not the Niners.
Why?
You can't do Niners and Cowboys.
I'm not doing Cowboys. Never the Cowboys. Do
Niners. You can't. No. I refuse. I
like gold.
Manny, if you come on here and I see anything that says Brock Purdy or the Niners or anything like that. Every week. Not the Niners. I'm okay if you know, AFC is the Raiders or whatnot. I'm okay. What?
What?
I don't know about this. I think it's about his adjective and verb comment. But I support it. Why not? Bring them quads out. Dust them off. Throw LA down the Rumble. It'd be only thing. You know, he get booed so much.
Yeah.
He get booed so much. It'd be some unnecessary heat that he would have on his day.
Nah, you can't. I'd do it whilst wearing a Scott Hall shirt. You can't boo me while I'm wearing a Scott Hall shirt.
Come out the Wolfpack music. Have X-Pac come out with me. You can't boo me now. So like LA Knight. We're invincible like this.
Yeah, I feel like my love for the Jets has diminished. I was very miserable on Sunday.
What's different this year than any other year, though?
We had hope, and it was crushed within 5 minutes of the first game.
Yeah, and you know what? Reality resets life back on the right course. You know, that was never supposed to happen. Rodgers was never supposed to leave Green Bay and join the Jets.
Someone suggested to me, as long as Joe Namath lives, the Jets will never win anything. And I was like, are we really going there?
Yeah, Broadway Joe has to go, huh? That's the only highlight Joe Namath I have.
Seemingly, it also reminds me of Bret Hart telling Hogan to go.
Go for it. Also, this reminds me, tune in tomorrow for everything else, where we will be talking about the cage match. Well, it's a lot of other things we're going to talk about, but the main topic will be cagematch.com released their 5 greatest WWE matches of all time. This is like the Rotten Tomato of what you call them. So we will go back.
Isn't 4 of them just NXT takeover matches?
Yeah. It's Dragunov and Gunther twice. Andrade Gargano, Stone Cold Bret Hart, and
Punk Cena.
Oh, John Cena, CM Punk.
Yeah, Money in the Bank.
Yeah, which is you know, and I'm thinking this is a bad list, but I think I got 5 better matches. I think we got 5 better matches, but we're gonna go relive them and see if some of them live up. Like, I do feel like Gunther and Dragunov should probably be in there. John Cena and Punk should definitely be in there, but I'm not giving them 2 spots.
If Jamal comes in with obscure references again,
it's the WWE. You can't have obscure references, Manny.
Marcus, he might put in Bull Nakano versus Alundra Blaze for all I fucking know.
No one's putting that in there.
WrestleMania 10.
But we will reveal our top 5 favorite WWE matches, which is also making me think of another spin-off series of the show where we just talk about great matches in the history of wrestling.
So, mate, tune into that. I will not be there because these 2 owe me money. And if I get an obscure reference, I'm doubling it. Doubling what they owe me.
Well, that completes the show next week.
Yeah, no reason to watch the show tomorrow.
But, you know, I'm curious to see what his 5 favorite Shawn matches are. And it better not just be Undertaker Shawn, and then Undertaker Shawn. In 3 different days.
It's all his Mania matches. I'm sure Shawn versus Benjamin will probably sneak in there.
Shawn Jericho. Shawn has a lot. It's really hard to keep Shawn out of that top 5 WWE matches of all time. Probably one of their best, just pure, just match type And the fact that Meltzer never gives him 5 stars is disgusting.
Yeah.
Like, damn, Sean don't got what? Not Razor and him in the ladder. Not Undertaker and Sean at
Not
25.
the first Undertaker Sean.
Yeah. No. Okay. That's when your rankings mean nothing. Those don't count. Oh yeah.
Right.
You know,
He's even said though. I think Meltzer said his reasoning, his star ratings are check it out if it's a high ranking. Otherwise, if it's a 3-star match, I'm not gonna watch it.
yeah. Yeah, but there's a lot of great WWE matches that I'm going to bring up on the shelf on my end. I actually consider Alistair versus Velveteen as one of my favorite NXT matches. But if I put an NXT match in mine, and this is a spoiler for my list, Sammy and Nakamura is making that list. I'm sorry.
Oh, WrestleMania 32 weekend.
Yeah, Dallas. The NXT show, I didn't get to go, but I had to watch that match on my phone. And I was really upset. I rewatched it later and was like, oh shit, it's even better.
I watched that match whilst doing a move in Marks and Spencer's store in the middle of the night, moving food around different fridges because that's what corporate decided to send down.
That's like the coolest store ever. Where were you in it? I was moving food, fridges. It's just horrible.
It was the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
I remember there was also one night where I think I had a breakdown because we were doing the beers and wines move as thing. Someone didn't lock in the shelving correctly.
Yeah.
We had filled it, and then all I hear from the other side of the store was dish 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 dish.
Oh!
And then I go over there and I just look at the glass and the mess, and I'm just like, you know, I will drink this off the floor if I have to now.
That just made me go like this. Oh God! Let me see the footage.
You know what I also didn't do? I didn't record it as stock loss. I recorded it as theft. Oh, that's a good one. Next week's show. Top 5 Jannetty matches.
Fuck, Manny, I can't name one. Maybe the tag team match against the who did they wrestle and almost beat with the titles for? Was it Demolition?
Wasn't Royal Rumble 93 Shawn Michaels versus Marty Jannetty? I think that's the only good one that he may have.
You know, the problem is I don't remember that match. I don't remember it at all. I remember them setting up the feud. I remember watching the match. I remember rooting for Jannetty. Don't know if he won. Don't know if he won. I can tell you what happened in that match.
Yeah. So that
for Al Snow and Marty Jannetty to have be on someone's random list and it's the greatest match of all time. Alicia Fox and Melina is not on the list. I know that's the greatest match of all time.
But you don't even have Edge and Randy Orton.
By default, that has to be in everybody's top 5 because Carly Caruso said it's in there. And everything she says is the truth.
You know, I can't look at that woman ever again for her.
Oh, I love it. She's my favorite follow. Because I go, where is she going to attack next?
Because I just like seeing her being attacked in her comments.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, what happened to you, Charlie, and all this? I've always been. Oh, shit.
Yeah, so
Kayla,
that's today's show. Make sure you check out ETE tomorrow. If you haven't, go check out the best of. And we're back on Thursday. Marcus's birthday. So make sure you send in all your birthday wishes. All of them.
Manny. And don't let these soft eyes fool you for 1 minute. I'm ready, okay? I don't know what you have planned for me.
I know about your back.
Everybody knows about my back, my knees, my neck, my shoulders, my heart conditions, my fucking kidneys.
Just know I'm gonna expose you.
My 3rd testicle that's ingrown into my 2nd. All of it.
I'm gonna expose you.
Yeah, but tune in tomorrow. There's a lot of matches. There's a lot of matches we're gonna probably discuss. That may go, oh yeah. Mine is still coming together. But there are some matches that I know is an honorable mention. Like John Cena and Brock Lesnar Extreme Rules is on my honorable mention. Even though I really love that match. I really love that match. Extreme Rules. That match is good. I just hate the finish.
Jamal, that's not a thing. You can give Marcus money for his birthday, but you still owe me money.
Yeah, Jamal, I'm not gonna pay. I'm irresponsible. You give me your money that you apparently owe Manny, and I'm just gonna blow it on what cocaine, I guess, and alcohol and whiskey.
So on that note, we'll be back when we're back. Take care.
And tune in next week where we talk about the same episode of Monday Night Raw again. And I think if we were to insert this episode of Monday Night Raw for next week review, no one would notice.
Yeah, so tune in. We'll see you when we see you. Peace.
Hookers.
Yay. Wait, while we're still live. We're still live. Have you seen the video? Have you seen the video of someone going up to some man and said, it's like a really old Indian man. He's like, hey man, you don't have to spend money on the prostitutes. It's not good. No. Sometimes it's good.
No. I'm sorry, I'm destroyed because you at Hookers and you go, hey, yay. I'm sure someone has said that. You know, we're going to have a party tonight. It's going to be all this stuff at Hookers. And someone goes, oh, yay. Yay, Hookers. Which I don't even know if it's an appropriate term anymore. I don't think you're allowed to say hookers anymore. I think they're called sex workers no matter what. But hookers.
That's no worse than you saying, when Manny sent a text that the show's gonna go an hour later, I hit the snooze button, and when I saw the text, I ejaculated, and I went,
no,
oh.
I nutted
and went, oh.
The gentleman nut. All right, well, I thought that was the best though. When you referred to it like, right, you can't say nut. And I was like, when did I say that? And then I said it in that moment. I went, oh, that's great. What a great response, dude. I'm so happy I just fell asleep, basically.
So if you haven't, go check that out because that's really funny. So bye again. Peace.
Bye. For real this time.